Oh, hi everyone. I'm Mink Jesus, 'cause that's what my mama named me. And I'm just a brother that likes to chase dreams and catch vibes. We got a very special Christmas edition for you again. Because, you know what? It's Christmas, people. Picking up some vibes from Russie in fourth grade. Talk to me, Russie.
Dear Mink Jesus, this is Russie from fourth grade. It's Christmas break and my teachers told my parents I might fail if I don't get my grades together. It's not that I'm dumb, I just really can't pay attention. Why, they say it's so bad that I sometimes don't even pay attention to where I'm walking and
Good question, Russie. That brings me to the Christmas virtue of the day, which is focus. I could answer your question, but I'll answer it better in the form of a special Meet Jesus Christmas poem. This poem, just for you, Russie, is called Stay Focused and Meet Jesus Loves You. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through his crib, Brian was happy with the work that he did. He toiled all year so his kids would have presents, even bad little Nene, a little hellion aged 7. Brian swelled with pride, having brung home the bacon. He yelled, "Nothing can touch me. I'm the man," his fists shaking. Brian worked with his hands, and his wife was a waitress. So getting everything the kids wanted was no small undertaking. But life was looking up. Their future was real sunny. They figured some things out to manage their money. 2020 is our year, he exclaimed with a boom. While everyone slept, his voice echoed the room. With wonder in his heart, he looked out at the stars. It was a matter of fate, the next thing he saw. The reflection of the room behind him, including a big mason jar. In the jar was his wife's tips, and the cash they set aside for a trip to Jamaica and a first-class plane ride. Brian felt a scheme coming on. His heart swelleth with pride. His lips curled into a smile, one he couldn't hide. Just then, galaxies away, in another dimension, Mink Jesus awoke from a beautiful slumber, where he was enjoying dreams of love and positivity and smoothies with cucumber. He woke in a cold sweat, touched his fingers to his temple, and said, "Brian's gonna do it again. That man is so simple." Mink Jesus tried to stop Brian. He sent him good vibes and words of wisdom to save his backside. See, Brian had issues. Mink Jesus knew he was in trouble. He sent Brian these words, the missing piece to his puzzle. Stay focused, and Mink Jesus loves you. Brian was already out the door. Why, it made perfect sense to him. It's an investment, really. If we can get the money for Jamaica, what about Brazil or Chile? He crept from the crib, the money jar tucked in his blazer, on his way to double his dollars at the crap table. He trudged through the cold, through the ice and the snow, only to find out the casino was closed. "Ah, well," he said, "wasn't meant to be." Then as soon as he thought it, his ego swelled up to the size of a dolphin. The size of a dolphin. Okay. Anyway, Brian gets an idea. He goes, "I know. I'll go to my dope fiend friends." The crap tables are closed, but Brian knew another way. He knew that where there are drugs and hustlers, a dice game isn't too far away. You see, Brian had issues, and Mink Jesus knew of his struggles, which is why it's too bad that his message got muddled. The message went in and out of one ear, a message that stresses love over fear. The message Brian needed could never be more clear. Stay focused, and Mink Jesus loves you. Brian got to the dice game with dreams to upgrade their vacation. His mind danced with thoughts of carnival and big Brazilian booties shaking. He got to the dice game with the will to win it, but they cleaned Brian out in about 20 minutes. Goodbye, Brazil. Goodbye, Jamaica. My wife's gonna kill me, he thought, with no hesitation. I might as well stay here and make the crack pipe my new occupation. Wait a minute, Brian thought, after his all is lost moment. There's a chance I can make this right. I can still get atonement. He looked at his watch. Christmas morning is still a few hours away. If he hurried home now, he could still find a way. He had no more cash, but in a scheme to save the day, his mind drifted to the Christmas tree and gifts, which included a PlayStation for little Nene. He crept back into the crib, too far gone to feel guilty. I'll get in and out before they ever even miss me. He put love to the side in the name of the hustle, when all he had to do was just stay focused, because Mink Jesus loves you. He went back to the den of dope, but his mind was so warped, it looked like a den of hope. Before he could even say, hey fellas, cash me in, a dope fiend said, free PlayStation, and they all tackled him. See, Brian wasn't focused. His head was too in the clouds to stay on point because now the real zombies are out. He naively thought he'd get a fair shot when rolling his die, completely forgetting how much crack a PlayStation could buy. They beat him and stole it and went off into the night, leaving Brian wounded, especially his pride. He looked to the heavens and said, it's all messed up now. What am I do now, huh? What am I do now? It's all messed up now. He tucked his tail and went home as soon as he walked through the door. His wife gave him that look. Ah, shoot. She knows. Where's the vacation jar, Brian? His wife said without hesitation. Where's the money for vacation? Where's little Nene's PlayStation? Before Brian could even mutter what had happened was, his wife cut him off. He didn't finish his words. His head was still pounding, his vision a blur. But all he could see was his wife flipping two birds. She kicked him in the gut. Brian's breath left his body like thunder. Then she finished him off with the stone-cold stunner. He flew down the steps and landed on concrete, his body reverberating the feeling of defeat. Before he could even begin to mutter a curse, things in his life went from very bad to quite worse. All he could hear was, "Daddy took my PlayStation!" He coughed and trembled, and his body began to quake. It was the unmistakable voice of bad little Nene. Nene came outside and started stomping him, stomping him.
Mink Jesus, are you still there?
Oh yes, I am still here, my son.
Hooray for Mink Jesus! Mink Jesus loves the kids and oh.
Well, stay focused. And Mink Jesus loves you. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
It hurts so bad.